Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am the Sports Judge. Y'all think we'll ever see Tom Brady in the NFL again? Think he will ever flirt with going back at least one more time? It's certainly not that he can't play or continue to play. I don't think I ever heard him once use the word retirement in his IG announcement. Recently, he came out and said if the right opportunity comes along, he would be willing to unretire. Brady just turned 47 years old, but is in as good a shape as anyone. Right now, if I had to make a bet, I would bet he's not coming back. I don't expect Tom Brady to do it all over again. I don't expect Tom Brady to do this again. I just don't see a world where he just walks back into our lives as if he never left. I heard that unretirement talk. I thought about it at first. I'm like, okay, I wouldn't rule out anything. I think by all appearances, he's really done with football though. He retired after the 2022 NFL season. He has not played a game since January 16, 2023. It's been over a year since he has thrown a football. And to think it's been that long and we still haven't moved on from Tom Brady, it's as if we miss him so dearly that we have more of an itch than he does for this comeback. The main character of this story is Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback of all time. But I'm of the belief that Brady has closed the final chapter of his accomplished career. You're going to reconsider coming out of retirement. You're going to. You're going to have those moments where you're sitting there and you say, can I do this again? Can I really come back and play football? How about I just play one more season? One more year won't hurt. I feel great. My body feels great. Brady not being in the NFL is still obviously something to watch because, once again, I still think he gets that itch to play, has those moments where he wants to put on that helmet, put on those pads, and say, you know what? I'm coming back to see if I can do this for at least another year. If Tom Brady still has it in him and is still that guy that we claim to believe he is, and then comes back, then the team he goes to is set up to be a Super Bowl contender. No doubt. It's the Tom Brady effect. He's a great player at the most important position, even now at age 47. But no, chill out on the comeback talk. He's done with his playing in the NFL. I just don't see a scenario here. I just can't see him returning to the NFL. I do feel like I've seen this story before. He's doing it again. Tom Brady teases a comeback. I think he has considered, to unretire, but he knows himself. He knows himself better than anybody else does. Once again, we're having this conversation about him possibly coming out of retirement. He's not. First of all, why would you give up $37 million? He got a 10-year deal at $400 million to talk football on Fox. He's going to be a commentator on Fox. You think he's going to leave that money behind? So if he is thinking about it, you got to think, oh, he hints that he could come out of retirement. Well, that doesn't mean he's going to actually come back. Saying it and actually doing it are two different things. Actions speak louder than words. And at the end of the day, only Brady knows what he truly wants. We're not mind readers. I do not think that he has that desire at all to go out there and play that game of football anymore. To me, it doesn't sound like he has any intentions of playing football again. And I'm just speculating. I'm just, saying that I don't think he's going to come back. But at some point, you get to a point in your life where you say, you know what? I'm not committed to the game of football, and whatever I gave is everything I had. What more does Tom Brady need to do to change anybody's perception of him? What else does he need to do? Absolutely nothing. There's nothing for him to prove. If he wins another Super Bowl, is that going to change the way people view him? Not at all. No way. If he comes back, let's say he does, and he's still playing this game at a high level, he would certainly change the narrative about being too old to play football. There's no question he can still get it done. I'm not denying that. I think he could come back and he'll be just as good as he was before. He's one of the few people that probably can do it into his 40s or into his 50s. There's nothing else to prove if you are Tom Brady. If you don't think he's the GOAT, what else would he have to do to prove you wrong? It's pretty hard to dispute at this point. I think he stays retired. It's not going to be that big of a difference if he comes back for one more year and add a Super Bowl to his resume. It still won't change the way he's perceived. I believe right now he's not even thinking about coming back to play. That's not going to happen. Tom Brady is officially retired. I think he stays retired. You know, this is a guy who allegedly lost his family behind coming back for another year. I think he's done with that. I think he's going to be a commentator. I think he's going to be very successful in the broadcast booth. I think that's his second job now. I think that's his priority. I think that's where he's focused on now. Been a great commentator, been a great TV person, and people will listen to him because, of course, it is the one and only Tom Brady. So I don't think Tom Brady is coming back to be a quarterback. Those days are done and over with. He's done. That's in the past now. He did what he needed to do on the football field. He accomplished more than the average quarterback. Tom Brady is done. And you know, you don't want to, hurt your legacy. You want to keep your legacy intact. And by doing that, you realize at some point that everything comes to an end. And I think Tom Brady realizes that his career has come to an end, that he has given enough to the game of football. Now it's time to try something different, and that's be a commentator and talk football on national television where everybody knows who you are. Everybody knows that you have a vast knowledge for the game, that you understand the game of football, the X's and O's, and you know how to talk about football. And people are going to be greatly entertained. He's going to be very insightful. I think he's going to bring a lot of knowledge. He's going to be invited into people's homes because of his name and because he is a brand name and he is a popular figure that people know and love. And Tom Brady, man, I mean, you talk about legacy, man. He was one of the best to ever do it. The most decorated NFL quarterback in the history of the game. He's done. He's not coming back. We can stop with all the retirement talk. Tom Brady is done playing football. Hey, thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate the love and support. If you guys like my content, which I really hope you guys do, if you guys like what you hear or what you see or what I say, or if you find this stuff very insightful, very entertaining, and you want more, well then do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button for your boy. And we'll chat very soon, but right now, I'm getting out of here. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Have a great Monday. Peace.